So FRAML, as the heading suggests, is the combination of fraud and AML risk views under one umbrella. And we are seeing a shift towards the application of FRAML across industries. And in fact, a number of banks and other institutions that we've spoken to are looking before FRAML. So therefore, we ourselves are looking at this as a FRAML Plus. Why is FRAML Plus important? Well, FRAML and FRAML Plus are important because they bring about an ability to increase both efficiency and effectiveness for the organizations that are implementing them. In terms of efficiencies, this can have a twofold effect. One is by bringing two traditionally siloed areas together, those being fraud and AML. There can be a number of processes that can be streamlined quite significantly. In addition to that, the more seamless running of these processes and these risk checks helps streamline the customer journey, so it provides a much more frictionless customer journey. On the effectiveness side, the combination of different risk types and risk views and data points throughout a journey can really help highlight vulnerabilities early on. So, for example, money laundering activity can be detected much early on through evident fraudulent activity in the early stages of the journey, so that when that money laundering transaction comes up, it can be stopped before it's been made. So that can have a transformational effect on banks and other financial institutions, and increasingly outside of the financial services spectrum. So in our research, we've identified that FRAML isn't one thing. FRAML can take many different forms, from kind of end-to-end platforms that include a number of the key fraud and AML solutions that a bank or an organization might need, to orchestration platforms where the bank or FI chooses from a number of different vendor solutions and binds them all together to managed services, or an analytics approach where network analytics or other forms of analytics are used to combine different data points and different risk views. So what we're looking for is, how does the delivery make sure that the output is greater than the sum of its parts? So how does the delivery method, be it a platform or other, help ensure that fraud and AML are combined, and that the risk view is greater than what you would get otherwise, both from an efficiency and an effectiveness point of view? We know that FRAML isn't one thing to everyone. Different organization types have different use cases. So what we'll be looking for is to draw out on some of these nuances and to understand what these different use cases require and how different approaches meet those needs and those requirements. So as I said earlier, the focus here is really for vendors to demonstrate how their approach, or the way that they deliver FRAML, helps bring about that greater sum than its parts factor. So how does a vendor help bring the different risk views and the different data points together in a streamlined and efficient way that helps banks and others understand risk better, make faster and more effective decisions? And the other thing we're looking for, so we don't want this report to just be about vast end-to-end FRAML vendors that have all the solutions under one umbrella. We want this to showcase the variety of different types of FRAML approaches. So what we're really looking for is to understand how the different approaches meet different use cases. So we're really inviting vendors of all shapes and sizes from all backgrounds and regions to showcase how their approach really helps tailored to the needs of their market, and really helps those markets achieve their goals and fight financial crime.